Hello and welcome to Aha Moments. This one is entitled Your Brilliance Depends on It, and it was originally sent out on September 25th. So all of these Aha Moments that you see on YouTube were originally sent by email to a special subscriber list, and you can be part of that list. Go to jrang.com and subscribe, and every Monday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern, you will receive the Aha Moment in writing. And as always, I look forward to your feedback and your comments and how the aha made a difference to you. And happy to have this conversation and read the aha to you, which is what I'm going to do in a minute, and then expand on the conversation. And then, of course, like, share, subscribe, comment. Love all of it. So this one is all about stars. So I'm going to call it up here and then read it, and then we'll have just a little teeny discussion because we deserve it. Okay, here goes. Your brilliance depends on it. I live fairly close to the city of Toronto in Canada. So the lights in the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area, compete with the stars and win. The sky on a clear night looks pretty black and blah, with a twinkling only here and there. But I remember times away from the city, a campfire night with my friends Barb and Al at their cabin, late night skiing with the fam in the Alps, an après-ski at Cabot Cliffs. When it was tough to get me back inside, I was so mesmerized by the brilliantly lit up sky with more stars than I could count, even if I stayed out all night. They say good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know that they're there. And there are many individuals amongst us who plod diligently, methodically along. They smile, serve, share, and encourage as part of their unassuming way. Yet when darkness falls, they rise like the sun, and their strength lights the way for others. Aha! The darker it gets, the brighter the stars. Adversity tests, adversity teaches, adversity builds. Adversity can feel dark and draining, but adversity is fuel for your lamp. Be forever grateful for your challenges and draw upon your will to conquer them. Your brilliance depends on it. Shine on. So that's it. Oh, I love stars. I don't know about you, but when I'm outside and the sky is dark and the stars are plentiful, I am absolutely mesmerized. I have so many questions. I feel drawn to the stars. I said to people, it's like I'm looking for my parents or something. It's like, oh my God, I feel so connected. So I don't know about you, if you look at the night sky and you marvel at it, or if you question, what is that all about? We've been told that stars are burning balls of gas, but there's a lot of people who have come out with all kinds of other theories of what stars actually are and our connection to them. So I've always felt connected to stars. In fact, I've signed my name with the star ever since I was 18. The star is in my logo. The star is in my exclamation mark. There's something about the magic of stars that I just find energetic. I find that I connect energetically with the stars. And whether the sun is a star or not, again, jury's out on that. So many opinions and so many different theories coming out in that, whether it is or not. I love to have my face in the sun. I'm not sure it's the same feeling as when I'm in front of the night sky and I feel the stars on me, but I'd love to hear how you feel when you look at the stars. If you are mesmerized, if you have questions, if you feel the energy of the stars. I find it fascinating. I'd love to know if you did as well. Now, here's the equation I mentioned about, friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know that they're there. And I look at every one of us. I think my star stands for infinite potential. And I look at every one of us like a beaming of light. And so I think that's where the star quality, sort of all of that conversation, all of those the words that are synonyms or alliances for something to do with galactic or beaming or stars or illumination. I think that has everything to do with who we are. I believe that because we are electromagnetic beings and that we exchange energy with one another and every other living thing on the planet, that we are electric, that we do have that ability to beam light. So some people see auras that they know that we shine, whether we actually see it or not. But I think what I have recognized is oftentimes the people who have gone through some of the darkest times shine the brightest. And especially when it comes to some kind of a falling in the neighborhood or in the community or in the economy or within the family or something. That individual, oftentimes that has been through a lot, is the one that tends to rise up to be the rock, to be the shining light that leads the way. And that's what I said, oftentimes they plod along, just they look unassuming and they smile and they share and they encourage and they're collecting and collecting. But I mean, they're hitting their own hurdles and they're dealing with them. And sometimes the people who have hit the most hurdles or more hurdles than the average individual is the one that has more compassion and more light and more capacity to lead the way. So they seem to just being a little brighter, than those who have it. So I'm mentioning that. And mention and bring the word adversity into the conversation, because I think adversity is the test. Adversity is what creates that extra beam of light, that every time that you jump one of those adversity hurdles, that that you gain just a little more. When I said that's like fuel for your lamp, if you can imagine that it's just like this sprinkling of fuel every time you hit adversity, every time you conquer adversity, and nobody likes to welcome it. But when we understand that it is fuel for the lamp, we do welcome it in a sense that, okay, it's here, let's deal with it. I know that this is going to not just make me stronger, but allow me to be a beam of brighter light for humanity and to lead the way for others. So I think about it, the visual just came in when I was saying that about, your cell phone, when you turn on the light. Even sometimes I don't turn on the light, but when I turn off, I only have like very, very low lights in the evening time. I don't like any overhead or any strong light. But even so, when I turn them off, and I'll take my phone, and even the screen that has a light blocker on it, so the screen is actually still quite dim, but it's enough that when I shine it on the stairs, it makes it easy for me to get up the stairs. So sometimes just the slightest little bit of light is all we need, right? So lots of different layers and levels of light amongst us. But I believe, and tell me if you agree or disagree, that sometimes those adversity hurdles that we conquer, that we jump over, empower us and help us being just a little brighter, with a little more compassion, a little more empathy, a little more understanding, and as I said, lead that way for others. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the aha, and I look forward to the next time that we're going to do it again. In the meantime, succeed deliberately.